We're back. Good to see you, everybody. Carolina Keith, regular Keith, Professor Keith. I hate Keith. I don't care, bitches. We're up big now. What's up, everybody? Good to see y'all. Hey, man, I was not expecting to be coming on a live stream while XRP was popping, but guess what? It is. We're going to talk about it. We'll talk about some other stuff, too. I'm glad y'all are here. Welcome. Welcome to Crypto After Dark. If you haven't done so, please go hit like. Likes cost nothing around here. They're free. If you go hit like, more people will see this. They'll send it around the algorithm for free on YouTube. All kind of more people will see it. They'll go watch. They'll tell their friends, hey, bro, this guy was all over the XRP stuff. Did you see it? Man, he was way ahead of that. It wasn't just me. You'll find out there's a whole community of us, a whole community of 786 assassins out there who are just looking to make money every chance they get. Now, let's get off into the charts first here. I'm going to say hey to everybody in a moment. If you haven't done so, please. You've already hit like, right? Great. So be heard. All right. Jump into the comments right here in the YouTube stream. Say what's up. Tell me where you're from. Tell me what you're into tonight. Let's have a good stream, shall we? Let's be interactive with each other. Let's talk it out a little bit. Let's see some things and talk about some things we didn't normally talk about. How about that? All right. I got my Budweiser lights ready. In case you don't know, we're back. America's back, baby. We got Bud Lights back. I don't care. All right. So I'll be cracking one open tonight. Why not? It's been a hell of a week. We've had a hell of a couple weeks. We're back, finally. Tried to warn everyone that this was coming. We talked about this extensively over and over and over again. How November, end of the year 2025, and in 2024, end of the year 2024, end of the year 2024. That's when we're going to start this. Then we're here. And then, bow, starts popping off. And now what? Now what do you do? Now what do you say? By the way, if you haven't noticed, no beard. Yeah, I shaved it off. Y'all XRP people are welcome. I shaved the beard. XRP goes up, I don't know what, 50%? You're welcome. So first we'll do Bitcoin. I don't like fractals. Y'all know that. But I want you to see this here. I've got this fractal pulled up for the future here. This price action came from the previous year at the same time this year. So like Q3 into Q4 type bar pattern here. That's where I pulled this from. And the reason I pulled it is because not only does it look similar, but it kind of lines up with the big overall high time frame fibs that I've talked about extensively on here being overall targets. You know, you're looking at daily and you're going, gosh, man, these moves just keep going. I don't understand how it can keep going like this. Well, these are high time frame moves. These are not low time frame moves. And the high time frame tends to dictate and wash all that low time frame stuff away. All the big gallop and a big swipe, it can kind of eliminate a bunch of worry and wonder on the daily chart just by doing a high time frame move. The high time frame move that you see here is big, nice cup and handle. Right here's your cup. Right here's your handle, and off you go. All right. This tends to be a 1.618 to a 2.272 fib extension. That's why I've been measuring it like I have. Okay. 2.272 lines out to about 120,000, which is one of the 3 fib extension boxes that I have right here, which are labeled at about 100,000, about 125,000, and about 176,000. Those levels are important, and I marked them on purpose, okay? I think we're going to hit at least two out of those 3 levels, and then we'll see from there. That bars pattern you'll see that I have, it kind of pokes its head up all the way up above 200. I'm not fully sold on that. We'll talk about that in a minute, though, okay? And then we'll get to XRP. I want to wait for more people to get in here. So if y'all haven't done so, copy the stream link, share it around social media, put it on X, put it on TikTok, Facebook, everything. Let people come know. They've heard about XRP. Tell them to jump on the stream and watch. We'll start XRP in 10 minutes from now. I got the nice watch on. I'm feeling myself tonight. So in 10 minutes from now, we'll start 9 minutes from now, we'll start the XRP talk, and we'll go over the entire XRP chart, how we saw this happening and everything. All right. Share it around. That'll give everybody a couple minutes to jump in here. Fair? I think that's fair. I don't think you could be any more fair about it. I agree. So little by little, structure's continuing to hold here. I've got 2016, 2020, and currently pulled up here so you can see it. Let me drop the camera off where I'm out of the way, and I'm not impeding on any chart. Look here. Red boxes say same time, right? Same time 8 years ago. You can see that red box there. And the red box over here says same time 4 years ago, right? If you look at the date that says November 14th, look at this date, says November 18th. Look at this one, it says November 9th. We can actually jump this one over one to the next one. It says 16th, so that's pretty darn close. As you see, we're kind of catching up from where we were on 2020. We're still behind. We hadn't even broken all-time high at this point yet in 2020. And as you see, we've clearly broken all-time high. Now, the next fib extension up is the 1272 fib, which is what you see right here highlighted by this green box. That same green box is this level where this white line is in this little green circle. That's the next fib extension up, 1272, which lines out to about 100,000 to 105,000, depending on the exchange. You could probably average that out to 103, but what I'll warn you on is a lot of times you need to be aware that good, nice, even round numbers are the most important numbers. If you remember the previous bull run, whether you were here or not, the old high was 19,800 and some change, just short of 20,000, right? This time, the last bull run, we went to like 68, 69,000, just short of 70,000. It's possible that we stop just short of 100,000. So if you think, hey, I'm going to take some profits when we hit six figures, I'm going to set some limits just below six figures because I want to start the profit taking process on the way up here. I want to be able to rotate some of this money from Bitcoin to other stuff. We'll talk about that in a moment too. Now, I mentioned to you that I had this number pulled up to 220,000. Here's how I got there. All right, let me pull up the Bitcoin index. I've shown you this many times on this live stream before. Bitcoin index pulled up. Couple indicators that China Matt made me aware of. This is the Bitcoin rainbow wave, and this is the Bitcoin halving profit cycle indicator. All right, it kind of shows you when to start taking profits and when to stop taking profits. And it's kind of, if you look back in history, it lines up with every single halving event that we've had. It even tells you where to start DCAing on the way back on the other side. All right, it's usually about 135 weeks post halving is the time to start DCAing again. What I plan on doing, and I've told everyone this and made this very public, that I plan on taking profits as we go up. I plan on taking profits on the way up, not on the way down. I want to sell on my Bitcoin at the top, and I want to rotate into other stuff. I want to rotate into altcoins, mid caps, upper mid caps, low caps, whatever later on, because there's far more gains in those. Got to get the profits out of this first. I want to go over a couple things on this one. If we look back in history, we'll start with the 2016 halving. Post halving, you see that Bitcoin jumped up into this ribbon in the green zone right here where the little pink line is. Kind of stayed under that for a while, as you can see. Right around post halving, she made a break. It goes down into the yellow diamond right here. Eventually breaks out of the yellow diamond. Toward the end of the yellow diamond, kind of breaks north and gets into the green zone again. Fast forward to 2020, same thing. Post halving, gets into the yellow diamond, breaks out of the yellow diamond, jumps into the green zone, sprints. And I want you to notice that once we get into the red zone up here, that's usually the top. All right, even back to the original halving back in 2013. I'm sorry, first half. Even then, into the red zone, that's where we slowed down. All right, you've seen 2016 red zone. 2020 was slightly different. We had a red zone here, but then we tried to do it again, made a double top, didn't quite break out. Cycle ran out of time, which was this indicator. Once the cycle's out of time, that's it. It's over, done. Stick a fork in it, walk away. There isn't any more gains left in it. Go find something else. All right, moving forward to the one we have now. We've just recently hit the yellow diamond. We've broken out of the yellow diamond, and now we've jumped into the green zone. The next liable zone is where the pink line is above. All right, currently that's at 112,000, but every week that line goes higher. As you see, this is an ascending rainbow wave here, meaning going up. At the moment, my profit boxes are inside of this rainbow wave. Do you see that? That's 100,000, 125,000, and 175,000, those green boxes. See the green boxes, right? That's the same green boxes that you saw earlier. Now, the only place where my green box intersects with the red box is up here at around 180,000. The original fractal that I showed you earlier, this one, right? It goes up and kind of starts to interfere and actually break loose. If you look, it could potentially run all the way to this super trend top up here that we haven't even talked about yet. Let me back up one more. Yeah, there you go. There's that super trend top, and that's all the way up at currently 218,000. There's a possibility that it gets up that high, but there's no guarantee. This is just an extra indicator to kind of help us along the way to kind of see the cycle a little bit cleaner, a little bit easier, especially for those who don't believe that once the cycle is over, it's time to walk away. This is very simple. It's really not that complicated. We can tell that's going to happen. We just need to prepare for it and be ready. All right. I do expect some short-term sideways and up kind of grind and not just an immediate jump, launch, push, red, green candles constantly. I kind of expect it to dig its way through the mud here up to 100,000. I don't think it'll go straight there like it did to begin with. I think we're going to get a little bit of sideways in here, and it might take a week or three to iron itself out and get up here to around 100,000, but I do think it gets there by the end of the year. All right, there's a possibility we go higher than that, but one step at a time is my best advice for everyone. Please take all of this one step at a time. This information is a lot to look at and take in and believe. You can look at it and go, oh, he's full of shit. All right, that's fine. I understand that because you might not believe me. Go see for yourself. I urge everyone all the time, don't believe me. Go do it yourself and see. It's not me just up here yapping. I don't do this to be right. I do this to help us make as much money as we possibly can. All right. It's not been exactly 9 minutes, so let's go catch on the comments real fast. Say hey to everybody, because I say hey to everyone who jumps in the chat, whether I like you or not, all right? What's up, my cousin Jeremy? Good to see you. Golden Tall Man, how you doing, brother Jeff Thomas, Slutty Roo? What's up, man? Chief, Crew Chief, that's Mr. Falcon in the Discord, I believe. Good to see you. China Matt, hey, what's good, China Matt? What's up, Rob? Good to see you. Not that Rob, the good Rob. What's up, Matt Wallace, Jordan Paradise? What's up, brother? Good to see you. Miss Judy, Bram Full, how you doing? Colo, Big Fish. What's up, JH? Brad Williams. What's up, Ronan, Phonetic Duck, Jay Gross, Nick the Greek, even from the left coast, brother. What a time to be alive is exactly right, dude. What a time to be alive. The intro is always dope. Thanks. I thought about making a new one, but that's the original one, so I kind of don't want to get rid of it. What's up, Cody Kensel? Good to see you, brother. Distinctive Shine, how you been? Good to see you on here. DeFi Julian, Tony Matza. Brother Beal, B Dodds, what's up from Kannapolis, bro? K-Town? I didn't know what's up. Good to see you, my guy. Brother Beal, Zach Reese, what's up? Good to see you, Zach. And from Denver, North Carolina or Denver, Colorado. Frank Castillo, what's up, brother? Good to see you, Frank. Drip, Yingling Flight, sir, I hear you. Where is XRP going next cycle? We fixing to talk about it. So tune in, tell your friends, send the stream around, tell everybody I'm fixing to talk about XRP. And I'm going to light this motherfucker on fire too. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm here to make money. I'm here to make the most money I possibly can. We've been extremely upfront with everybody about this. What's up, Karima? Good to see you. No, what's up, Stifler? Good to see you, my guy. Zoom after this over in the main chat, by the way, for everyone who wants to hang out and talk shit or ask about whatever one-on-one. We can do that in the Zoom after this. After every single live stream, we Zoom over in the Discord. So everyone come in and talk and ask questions and shoot the bull, man. We usually stay up to the wee hours of the morning. DeFi Julian. Cyclic, what's up, Josh Udall? The price actions gave me carpal tunnel because I'm always on my phone. Big facts, dude. I found myself getting pinky cramps from holding my phone a certain kind of way so I could chart back in the day. That was last stream. Brother Bill Childers, good to see you, brother. Fritz, Ultralink, what's up? It's Jared G. Good to see you, brother. Make a trip to Chicago. All right. Yeah, Denver, North Carolina is right near Charlotte, bro. Good call on the political outcome impact to the extent we spoke about the other week. Yeah. We're seeing it play out. I think the market knows best. Money always knows best. And I think people are starting to figure that out little by little. All right, cool. Guess what, folks? It's XRP time. It's XRP time. For everybody who's been with us this entire time, all the way from 2019, y'all remember, some of y'all won't, but I remember 2019. That's when I started this find a group of people journey. All right. Boy, did I find the wrong group at first. I screwed that up big time. However, that mess up led to where we're at today. I often preach about it. No regrets, everybody. No regrets. I don't regret a fucking thing. I might have made some mistakes along the way and screwed some stuff up, but that's just par for the course, okay? Get with it. You're going to make mistakes. Fix them, do better, and what happens on the other side of that usually comes out to be best. All right? So toast to all the XRP holders. Toast to all the XRP people who have been along for the ride the entire time. Y'all make up over 60% of everyone who watches this. That's crazy. Thank y'all. Toast, salute. Let's have a Bud Light, not a Bud Heavy, because we're bringing Bud Light back too, by the way. Shout out. Now to the chart. So what I've got pulled up here, XRP weekly. I've talked about this chart ad nauseum. However, you might not have seen me talk about it before. So now we're fixing to. We've had an ultimo downtrend for a long time. That's the red line that you see right there. All this mess that you see on the right, I'm getting ready to zoom in on, but let me take you back a little bit to show you some historical data. All right, back in 2016, which is what everyone likes to compare to constantly, all right? Big mistake because nothing's perfect. It only gets similar, not perfect. You're never going to have perfect repeating price action. You're just looking for something to be close. Buy zone after having, it hesitates for a little bit. You typically get one more chance on the back test of a trend line. And then after that, you hit the go time box. From the go time box to the halfway line, which is purple, that's usually the point where you have a chance to take a breather and figure stuff out, see what's going on. Maybe one more push, maybe not. Once the cycle is over, when Bitcoin says so, everything is done. Last time, same situation, big ultimate downtrend. Halving happens, buy zone comes. You temporarily jump up, you fade and get one more chance after the white line called last chance. That's called go time. We hit the go time box, we break out. After the halfway line, we get a bit of a push, but then it dies off mid bull run. Right around tax time coming up, what we would have coming up in a few months, tax time, that's where it topped out and never really made any more headway after that. Turns out, as a matter of fact, we'll talk about it in a moment, this is a perfect 786 headshot, which is going to be part of what I tell you is happening right now. Now, fast forward, ultimo downtrend. Buy zone, same buy zone that I just mentioned on the other ones. Bottom, last chance, it faded, and then we had this go time box. I made this box bigger so everyone will be able to see it. But if you go back and watch the old live streams, or if you follow along on X, you'll see that we've had this shit down to a week or two. So we see the weekly chart. I drew this out before. I drew this consolidation out. This bitch drug its feet and got all the way over here into the middle of the go time box. I really thought it'd be a little sooner, but I'm not in control of that. I waited to the last minute. It was like people really, really wanted. It was like the whole market had a button ready to go. We just needed to see some confirmation first. November 5th gave that confirmation. It was actually November 3rd when the market started moving, but I wasn't even in the country. I was on my way back when things started really going. I was like, hey, every time I leave the country, this happens. So either way, we've made this push up. I spoke ad nauseum about the levels it would stop at, which were 60 cents, 65 cents, and 75 cents. Right now, we're at 83. Outperforming what I thought it would do. However, I want to give you a bit of pause, and I want to show you what could happen. I'm going to pull up the same chart, but a different exchange that I've already got some data pulled up on. All right. So from the top of the bull run in 2018 to the bottom in 2020, we'll drag this over, and we'll see that XRP stopped right smack dab at 786,886. This is called Sniper's Alley. If you've ever played a video game, and you've ever gotten the video game and you're running around and you go, hey man, I don't know where to go. And then bam, you get shot. And everybody goes, why did you run that way? Everybody knows not to go over there. That's Sniper's Alley. You're going to get hit. Don't go that way. Hey, guess what? Sniper's Alley is tough to get through, isn't it? Sometimes you can run through it. Most of the time you can't. So typically there's some stopping. This is the same area that it stopped last time on a shorter time frame though. Okay. It's not the overall 786. It's a much shorter 786 as you see. I've got data already pulled up on this one. Here's the fibs from the recent high in 2023 to the recent low in 2024. All right, and what that brings us out to is the overall 786, 886 lines right here. That's Sniper's Alley. As you see, we're dead ass in it. Here's the lookout that I've got that I think happens. I think we're probably going to get hung up at this area a little bit, and it's not a bad thing. RSI already screaming hot at 87. It could go up a little more, but that's going to have to cool off. RSIs will run hot. That's part of a bull run, but they can't permanently run hot. They have to breathe sometimes, and as long as you can maintain that uptrend, you're doing okay. So short term here, Sniper's Alley. I think worst case Ontario, this big red ugly box of resistance becomes support. If we can stay above the red box, which is basically 70 cents, you're in a good position to move up towards this 120 to 160 area. Call it 135 to 150. That 135 to 150 area carries the most confluence, in my opinion. Why do I say that? Because if I drag this fib to the top of the last bull run, now what was fib extensions, 1.272, 1.414, 1.618 that I showed you a moment ago on Bitcoin, they now become Sniper's Alley. They come Sniper's Alley for the overall bull run. So this level is absolutely crucial. Holding 75 cents is the first crucial thing. The second crucial thing is once this does break out again, and I'm telling you right now, folks, this will break out again. Once it breaks out again, I don't know where it's going to stop. Likely 150, 135 to 150. I know that sounds short for the moment. Oh, that's all? Bro, that's amazing. Do you realize this thing's been floating around under 50 cents for a really long time? You know that. So you'll be up 200%. You can make a decision then whether you want to scale out some. You've been sitting in it a long time. Whether you want to hold on to it, that's up to you. I don't own any XRP right now. I have my money in other stuff. The gains just aren't big enough in XRP for me to warrant putting a lot of money in it, which is what I'll have to do in order to make good gains on it. I'd rather scatter my money around a little bit more and take some chances here and there, right? XRP is only just now catching up to everything else anyway. There are many, many assets around the 50 fib, which is where this is right now, about 86 cents. So there's our homework, folks. Stay above 70 cents. You stay above 70 cents, the door is open for us to go to 150 by tax time. Tax time is crucial. Then we'll figure out everything else from there. Baby steps, all right? Baby steps, one piece at a time. I'll even throw this last piece in there. $1 will be important as well. Hold 70 cents. You can take a shot at $1. That'll likely break in time. And that $1.50 area is likely the most contentious area, 135 to 150. Mark my words, record it, do whatever you need to do. But you know how we do it here. We keep it real every time. Like it or not, we're going to tell you the dead honest truth. And that's all I got to it. So it is what it is. We'll reanalyze this data in a week, and we'll keep going over it until we have satisfied every XRP holder adequately. Psych, you know we can't do that. So there's my XRP take. I know that was a little bit long-winded, but it was rather important to get out there to everybody. This is the most people we've had watching a stream in a while, by the way. Shout out to everyone who's on here, bro. Panda, Gara. I'm not going to try to pronounce the whole thing because you told me I didn't have to last time. Ultralink, good to see you. Zach Reese. Yeah, what's up? I said you hated you a minute ago. Pepper 1030, bruh. Where you been? Good to see you, bro. I got new sound effects, by the way. He said, Stifler, bull run confirmed. Adam Beatty, what's up, my guy? Good to see you. Stick. Rainy day stashing. I'm a little late, but here. What's up, my guy? Good to see you. The great snipe of 2021. Damn. We need to make a t-shirt, Matt. That's pretty good. Smash that like button. Danny Deep Pockets. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, share that around to every XRP person you know. And while y'all are on here, bro, there's almost 100 people on here. Y'all ain't hit like, though, bro. Go hit like. It costs nothing to hit like. More y'all that hit like, the more we go up. All right? The more the algorithm YouTube has will spit us out to everyone. The more this stuff will hit social media, and the more people will be informed about what's coming. I cannot stress enough the importance of being informed on what's happening. We have charted this shit down to a week at a time. Do not tell me this doesn't work. Important lesson coming. Let's have another toast real quick. Thank y'all all for being here, bro. This is the closest we've been to 100 in a minute. Thank y'all. I mean, seriously, dude. This time in 2020, the OGs who've been on the stream for a while, how many people we have in 2020? Probably what, 10? 7 maybe? 7 or 10 people? Now look. So we're about 10x from where we was last time. Drink to that. I'm really looking forward to stuff. This is the most excited I've been in a long time. Everyone is in the Discord will tell you that. Yeah, man, this shit's exciting to me. I can't really stress it enough how important it is for y'all to lock in and buckle up. We got a lot of energy going right now. Let's keep that damn momentum going, dude. Let's stick it out with the charts. Let's find the best assets and let's get those gains. Get those gains. Y'all got it? And I cut that echo off too quick. I usually let it run for a second. All right, so Bitcoin dominance is the next important thing I wanted to talk about. By the way, y'all like the sound effects, bro? Oh, yeah. Everybody hates this one. Shout out to XRP, everybody. It's terrible. I hate air horns, bro. I do not like them. And other people don't like them either, which makes me laugh, but also makes me want to say, boo-hoo. And for when we have the first of the month happen every month. Added that one. I want everyone to be aware of what happened when we get to the $1.35, $1.50 area, because XRP very well might say, "Gotcha, bitch." All right, be prepared. Don't think she won't. We'll get up there to $1.35, $1.50. Everybody's feeling real good. Alex Cobb, blockchain backer, all the big dicks are out there hollering, "Gotcha, bitch." Gone. Right back down to 75 cents. I know a lot of y'all are thinking, wrong. That's not going to happen. But it very well may happen. So keep your eyes ready. Bitcoin dominance. I'm having fun, bro. Look, I haven't had fun on the stream in a while either. This is nice. It's nice to come on here and just bull drive a little bit, man, instead of being so stressed out. Y'all have no idea the level of stress over here. I know y'all think, oh, he's just behind the camera talking shit. No. I thrive. No, that's not the right word. My entire being on social media is based on my reputation. Anyone who knows my reputation. I'm going to give it to you straight about the charts, and I'm going to give it to you direct. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If it's a good-looking chart, yeah. If it's a bad-looking chart, no. It may have some other underlying details about it that look good or look bad, but nothing else matters to me. I'm here to make money, and we make friends in the process. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. And if you're investing to make friends, I'm sorry, folks, you're not going to make it very long, because you're going to get out here in the real world and you're going to realize how absolutely ruthless people like me and others like me are. When it comes down to it, it's me versus you. You want the money or do I want the money? And I'm going to be straight with y'all. I really don't care if you lose or not. I want my money. So I'm going to try to get my profits before you do. I would expect you to do the same thing to me. All right? That's the animal that you have to be at this to really hit it off big. I want you to lock in and be ready. If you find a fight that's too difficult, we'll go on to a different one. There's no rule that says you have to sit there and fight it out. All right? It's not going to be easy to do sometimes, but that's why we have a community. If you'd like to join the community, check it out below. WAP.com/team786. We've been watching that XRP chart for years, hawking it down to almost nothing. We'll go over a little bit more XRP stuff here at the end, which I didn't tell everybody I was going to do. There's still 80 y'all on here. So I'm going to hit you with some more XRP stuff here in about 10 more minutes. Hang out and watch. All right, Bitcoin dominance floating around between the 68 and the 71 fib in the same green box that I've got drawn from 2021. It's the same damn green box. It's the same green box, same spot and everything. Folks, this is a mathematical certainty. I don't know what else to tell you. Good news is this is about the place where Bitcoin dominance tops out. It's about the place where it says, all right, I did everything I can do. As we say in the league, shot our shot. It either went in or it didn't. What's going to happen next? I'm very curious myself. I think it may throw a couple flares up over 71 here, which is 61% dominance. I think it may throw a couple flares up, and then that'll be the signal when it can't really get over and we creep closer to the end of the year that Bitcoin dominance is done. So if we see it start throwing some flares up here and it can't hold on, it just wicks and wicks and wicks, that's probably the sign that Bitcoin dominance is topping out. That does not mean that Bitcoin doesn't have more gains in it. Okay? It could continue to go up. What it means is some of that money is starting to bleed off into altcoins. And when that happens, alt season starts. Alt season fully kicks off when this yellow line right here fails. All right? It hasn't fallen yet. Okay? One step at a time. This is where alt season starts. This is where alt season really takes off. Okay? We need a signal from the market that Bitcoin's actually done. And while I think it's very close to being done, there's no guarantee here. Things are different from the last time. I cannot deny that. Can't deny the ETFs brought new money in. It's not deniable. You have to recognize the facts. That doesn't mean that was a good thing or a bad thing. What it means is it changed the math on where the floor was. It moved the floor up, in my opinion, to where it would have been had we not had the world shut down in 2020. So it's not that it changed too much. It's just that it altered things a little. Watching closely to Bitcoin dominance, one step at a time. Now, the other XRP stuff I was telling you about. Here is the other stuff. So XRP USD was what I showed you a moment ago. So how about XRP versus Bitcoin, right? Showed you this one a couple months ago, and oh, well, you know, I don't really know what's going to happen, but let's go have a look. If you were there for last week's stream, I explained it to you, and I'm going to hit you with this again. Again, this is the second most people we've had on the stream in over a year. So I really want to harp in on this. Please go hit like, everybody. It's free to hit like. The closer we get to 100 likes, the better. More people will come watch, more people to be educated, more people to make more money. All right. Back in 2016, you saw me show you a moment ago the halving cycle and where XRP really popped off. It's halving, halfway, end of bull. That's green, purple, blue. The vertical lines that you see there, they're marked as waypoints. Halving happens. We dip down in here to support that we never have failed. Blue box right here. She pops off and breaks trend and makes a sprint. That's at the halfway mark. Right? Last cycle, similar story. Halving, halfway, end of bull. Big move down, right back down to the same red zone where the last one was. And you can see I marked it right here. Better to be in XRP than in Bitcoin. Right? And that's where XRP really took off. Right? I also marked here that XRP versus Bitcoin hit the 50 moving average on the weekly. As you see right there, it bumped into that yellow line. That's the 50-day moving average and failed it. Same story here in 2020. You bumped into the 50-week moving average and you failed it. All right. Once it failed, that rejected downward toward this red box. Same blue box area, same thing. Better to be in XRP than Bitcoin. She pops off, gets back over the 50, plays around, bull run ends. We went over the weakness that it showed last time. Now, here we are currently. Same damn situation. Came up, bumped its head on the 50-day moving average, failed downward, red box, blue box at the same time, post-halving, near halfway. There's your end of your bull run. October 2025 for XRP for sure would be near the top. Now it's hitting the 50 weekly moving average again. I wrote trash in the way needs to be above all three of these. What am I talking about? Let's go down to the daily. All right, here's the daily chart. That's interesting. Look, better to be in XRP than Bitcoin. I drew a box and it landed directly in the box. You're going to say, oh, you drew that box after. Bullshit. Go back and watch the live streams. You'll see me show this before it ever happens. We were ahead of all this with charts. How did that work? Is it magic? No, it's not. It's very simple. It's data. We take data, we analyze it, we make a better decision. Just like every time you screw something up, you go, damn, what did I do that for? You did some data analysis in your own head to try to figure out what you could do different next time so that you didn't have that bad outcome. Same thing we do with charts, all right? You can try to argue it till you're blue in the face that it doesn't work this way, and this, that, and the other, and I'm just going to sit here and disagree with you as I take profits. All right, here's the trash I talked about. Trash in the way need to be above all three of these. As you see, we are now above all three of these, but we did it all at once. That's not bad and not good at the same time, because it's going to take some time to breathe on top of these, sit and bounce and thinking about it before it really pops again. That's not a bad thing. That's good that it checks support. It'll flip this resistance, which was trash, into support, which will be treasure. All right, good news. I also like that the moving averages are all balled up together here. That's very good. See how they're all bunched up? You want them all bunched up so you can get that big move out of it. It's got to be on top of those moving averages, which it now is. This is in a good way. This shows me that XRP is ready to at least start thinking about competing with Bitcoin. It may not be ready, but it's at least showing that it doesn't want to just roll over and die, which is great. It tells me it's not dead and there's probably more gains in it for later. We could go over XRP dominance. It's a little bit less important. More importantly is the regular XRP chart and the XRP versus Bitcoin chart. They both look pretty good. How about that? So 2 XRP analysis is, that's what I said, wasn't it? That's what I said. 2 XRP analysis on the same string. I don't even like XRP like that, but boy, y'all still hung out and watched all of it. So that's pretty awesome. Wilco said, man, bump XRP, right? No capital gains on US would be lit. You damn right, EJ. Wouldn't that be awesome, dude? And they're talking a lot about it, bro. They're talking a lot about it. Keith loves sound effects more than gains. Oh, come on, man.
Bruh. Come on, man.
That's funny, dude. The Chappelle one's my favorite.
Gotcha, bitch.
I know, right? Mine too. I had Friday Cat Williams. I should do that, dude. A pimp named Slickback too would be pretty good. Parker, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Who else is on here? I personally will never use Robinhood, but to each his own. I off-ramp to my bank account. Absolutely. I'll off-ramp via Coinbase. I haven't on-ramped money in a long time, except little extra dollars that I get here and there, a couple extra dollars here and there. And I use Coinbase for that as well. That's going to be the preferred exchange from now moving forward. I mean, just call it what it is. Brian Armstrong is talking about taking a position up with the government and shit, man. Look, y'all got to keep it real, bro. I mean, Coinbase is going to be it. That's just what it is. It was going to be FTX, but SBF ruined that for everybody. So now it's going to be Coinbase. It would have been FTX. It would have been like Walmart, Kmart, FTX, Coinbase. It went back and forth. You know what I'm saying? UXDC to cash to bank. That's the way I'm going to do it. Yeah. Where do I see ETH going within the next week? Slow grind. I don't think Ethereum is going anywhere super fast. You can see that this very same thing happened right here. You hit Sniper's Alley. What did Sniper's Alley do? Oh boy. The gravedigger rang his bell and she rejected immediately off of Sniper's Alley. The good news is there's support from 3,000 down. So it's not going to go too far down here. Likely this is a short-term hold up to a long-term gain. 200 moving average is also right here around 3,000, maybe a little below 3,000, but near 3,000. I think we likely get a bounce off of that. We start another push up through the end of the year. I think our next big stopping point is the end of the year. I think that's our next place where this thing takes a big huff and puff. All right. And then we probably have another push up till tax time. Very interesting though. I'm not sure how all this is going to work out. I assume if an actual statement comes through, everyone's going to start blaming that on why the price went up, which I won't really do. But I understand why people think the news moves the charts because they don't know any better, right? I can show you these charts and show you that we were years ahead of the news. We already knew a bull run was coming when the last bear market started. So where was everyone at to say that they knew what was going to happen? No, bro, we had the charts. We didn't need to be speculative. We didn't need to be subjective and guess with our opinions. We had data. The data cannot be argued with. It's as simple as that. The data can't be argued with. It's like saying people get older, we must eat food and drink water, we must go to the bathroom. Those are basic rules. Now, we can do tiny little stuff, but that's less than 1% of people who don't follow those rules, right? It's the same thing with the charts. It's less than 1% of them that don't follow perfectly. And really, if you got down to it, you could probably go down like the 5-second chart or something like that and find that the charts cooperate fairly well. So we got about 5 more minutes. I'll breeze through a couple more here. There's a few of these that I like that just recently caught my eye. TNSR, Tensor, is one that caught my eye recently. Shout out Josh Udall for hollering at me about this one. She's breaking the 200 moving average now, kind of sitting on top of that. I like that look. I like all these moving averages sweeping up. I like that it's sitting on top of this 200 moving average and hasn't failed it yet. And the example for what I think may happen upon that thing sitting on top of the 200 moving average like that is SHIB. Sat on top of the 200 moving average, waited on the other moving averages to catch up. And what happened? She popped off and made a big sprint. You're going to blame that on Doge. I don't really care about that because it did the same thing many days ago when you weren't worried about it. Sat on top of the 200 moving average. Same thing happened. Your other moving averages started rolling up. Golden cross, off she goes. You can blame Elon. You can blame an election. And I'll tell you that you're a fool. You're an absolute fool because we already had the answers. Why did I buy at 10 cents? Because it was on support. The cycle was ending. The bear market was over and we were about to start a bull run. That's why. How did I know that? I knew that from the data. I didn't know that because I follow someone on TikTok. Fuck out my face. You can do better. We can all do better. This is going to be a very taxing bull run. It's going to be stressful. It's going to be extremely stressful. And I want everybody to be on their toes and be prepared for what's coming. By the way, I took profits on Doge twice. I got my original out down here, and I just took profits again at the top when this thing hit what? You guessed it, Sniper's Alley. I saw Sniper's Alley and I said, oh shit, I better watch out. Hit Sniper's Alley. What did Doge do?
Bloody fuck you, bloody! Fucking mother, bloody fuck bitch!
That's exactly
bloody
what
fuck
everyone
you,
said when it hit
bloody
Sniper's Alley.
Fucking
Same thing
mother,
I said.
bloody!
So I was stressed out. What am I going to do?
God damn!
So I just dealt with it. Anyway, bro, these sound effects are great. I love them. Y'all are going to hate them after the rest of the year. I'll add more. But hey.
Gotcha, bitch!
It's so stupid. All right, look. For real, though, I've said my piece on charts. I could go through a bunch of altcoins. I'm not going to do that. I'll just talk about what I've talked about and leave it at that. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the top coins are going to have a little bit of a run here. The trickle down will start to happen. If it hasn't happened yet, it will soon. The most important things I want everyone to look out for are Bitcoin dominance. I want you to watch and see if it fails or not. After that Bitcoin dominance, same thing goes for XRP. I want to see it hold 70 cents. I know you're thinking that it's not going to stop going up. Well, it will. And it will come back down to support. I'm hoping that support line is 70 cents. Hold that 70 cents line. That opens up $1.50. All right. Same thing for Bitcoin, like a slow, steady, sideways and up grind toward 100,000. We may get some rapid price action, but I don't think it'll last too long. I think the RSI and the other indicators need a little bit of time to catch their breath. This is going to be a bull market where the RSIs are overextended a lot. So I'm going to use that indicator a little bit less than I normally do. I'm trying to be preemptive on that. Thank y'all for coming, bro. This is the closest we've been to 100. This was kick ass. Thank y'all. For real, it means a shit ton to me that anybody even wants to come hang out and listen to me talk. I understand that I'm just some idiot on the internet and it's hard to believe people sometimes, and I get that. So I don't want you to believe me. I want you to go see for yourself. If you would like to, check us out, wap.com/786. Right there you go. There's some spots available. If you don't get in, you got to wait. If there's spots available, you'll be able to sign up. So check it out. Don't check it out if you don't want to. None the wiser either way. We're a team. We're going to work out together, and we're going to make a bunch of money together. Thank y'all for being here. In the words of the late, great, notorious B.I.G., you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I appreciate that. Make the best of your todays, the worst of your tomorrows. And as I always say, if ain't nobody else told you today, Keith will tell you. Keith loves you. Keith got your back. Y'all be good. I'll see you soon. Sky's the limit. Peace.